That is true. That's why, like, whenever if I run into an Ice Climbers in bracket, I just assume that they've got decent combos like down. And even if they don't, like if their neutral is just isn't good, if they find that opening, I just assume I'm going to die. But we'll see as we get into Smashville here. Both these characters going to try getting a whole bunch of damage. You know, stocks all out the wazoo here. But big start here from LampShady so far.
Quick 57%. Tried to take a life with that forward air, but good jump. Oh my god. Huh? 60. Sorry, wait. Huh?
Deep breathing, baby. it's a panic, man.
Bro, I blinked and they were at 61%. I can't even tell you what the hell just happened, but that is what Refit can do to you when deep breathing and that soccer ball are out on, or that volleyball are in play right there. 61% in a matter of like, what, 3-4 seconds maybe?
Yeah, something like the deep breathing is it's a one hell of a drug, man. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I've seen some scenarios where, you know, Wii Fit Trainer gets that deep breathing out, and all of a sudden it's not just 50%, but it's also the stock as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how LampShady finds a way around it. But deep breathing, when it's out, it's basically just Bowser, but with the movement of Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah, that's a very good way of putting it right there. But right now, 41% on LampShady. JayRay is trying to do what they can to take the stock. 156, 170. Oh my god, I feel like they're living a lot longer than they should be.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely doing a good job with the DI, and there's also some soft hits that aren't quite kill hits for Wii Fit Trainer. But well, yeah, there we go. Finally, LampShady just gonna do their thing. They went after Nana, not once, but twice. Just cannot put the sister away.
Nana got better DI than all of us, man. There's no way you should be alive right now. Still up at 194, and Wii Fit's not a character that necessarily struggles to get KOs that often either. So very surprising to see a character like Ice Climbers finally going away at 206 and using that deep breathing to gain a little bit of percentage back. But man, if I'm LampShady, I'm actually not too upset about that stock. As long as I can take this one relatively early, I'm not too upset about that.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, you were able to live to like 200 something, right? So I think it may have come down to JayRay trying to adapt to the game plan, adapt to the character as well, because with Ice Climbers, you know, sometimes you have to make a split decision if you happen to split the two. Do I go for Nana, try to put Nana away? Like that right there. Now I got to find my way back to stage. I do. Now all I have to do is send Popo to bed on this second stock. Up 3 stocks to 1 at that point. But the problem is just getting it to happen. It's making those decisions. Sometimes you go for the player-controlled character. Sometimes you go for the computer-controlled character just to try and make it all work. Right there, definitely did a lot better on the second stock than the first stock. Got that stock out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Still going to lose their stock there, but 2 stocks to 1. Looking pretty good for JayRay.
And to think not that long ago, this was pretty much a dead even game, but in the blink of an eye, we're seeing a full stock lead for JayRay right now. And oh my god, LampShady tried to take his entire life with that forward air.
Yeah, we got a double parry on that soccer ball as well. That was pretty sick.
Those always look really sick. The thing about the Ice Climbers is, I kind of said it about Bowser earlier, you're never really too far ahead where they can't come back off of one grab. It mad depends on how good LampShady is with those decent combos. I did see them go for 1 or 2, didn't manage to quite land them, but they are definitely in their bag. They definitely have them in the bag, ready to whip out at any point in time. Because like I said, I did see them go for a few, but if he does have them, he has to use them right now because this is not looking too good for him.
Yeah, they were definitely trying to, we saw JayRay definitely trying to make an attempt at closing out Nana's stock there. Wasn't able to get it, but the up air definitely going to come into play a little bit. All right. Wow. Just, knew that the squall hammers were coming down. Just spaced it out well enough. Got that deep breathing forward smash ready to go. And it doesn't matter if you're at 144. You probably could have been at 50%. Deep breathing forward smash is going to kill you in Smashville.
Yeah, and talk about deep breathing, we saw how deadly that deep breathing could be in that first stock where JayRay took LampShady from 0 to 61% in literally the blink of an eye. And that's just what Wii Fit can do to you. And another thing that Wii Fit is really good at that I'm learning in this matchup is Wii Fit is really good at separating the Ice Climbers, especially because of that soccer ball. That soccer ball only hitting one of them. This makes it so much easier to separate Nana from Popo and to get rid of Nana, which is exactly what JayRay has been doing a really good job of.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens as we get to this game too. Honestly, I think we're going to be sticking with the Ice Climbers, which I don't hate it. But man, kind of wish Lamp was bring up Bowser Jr. Like, I might be weird here, but Bowser Jr. is honestly, we are seeing it. Thank goodness, man. So as I was saying, Bowser Jr. is honestly one of my favorite characters to watch in this game. I think this character is incredibly underrated. Right? My crazy take is that they're in high tier. That's my crazy take, right?
I think you had one too many Red Bulls, but
but where I really put them like effectively, I think they're at the top of mid tier. Honestly, I think they've got a lot of damage. They got good weight to them. They get good combos, and they've got some pretty effective kill options as well. They got a lot of crazy stuff that's kind of hard to interact with them sometimes, and they're almost like a poor man's Sonic with the way they move, if depending on their gameplay style. So. But personally, I do think Bowser Jr. is a bit underrated. I think they're a very solid character. We'll see if LampShady is able to turn this one around.
But yeah, I actually agree with you with Bowser Jr. being really underrated. Has a really good jab that'll one of the few jabs that'll just KO you outright. Fantastic up air strings as well, and like you said, kind of a dollar store Sonic with kind of how they move, but does a lot more damage than Sonic. So we'll see if that comes into play right here. Doing a pretty good job of keeping LampShady. Keeping JayRay off the stage right here. What the hell just happened? Okay, everyone lived. Okay, man, if I was a betting man, I would have bet my life savings that at least one of them was gonna get KO'd right there as we see LampShady take that first stock, but both of them managing to make it back to stage. LampShady taking that stock, and now we're seeing that deep breathing come into play, but so far in this match, JayRay really hasn't been able to take advantage of it yet.
Yeah, man, but you can definitely see the change of pace so far. Not only the Bowser Jr., but it seems that LampShady's just more comfortable with the Bowser Jr., and they should be. Yeah. It's their most played character, but like you can see the options are a bit more, like they have a bit more movement going on. They have some a decent projectile with the cannonball, but they get an item with the Mecha Koopa, and they're able to put down a lot of pressure with that. Look, now it's just on the ground. They kind of can't just run around the floor as much as they want, but they will get that deep breathing back here, and man, that thing is absolutely killer.
And yeah, JayRay just kind of walking into that Mecha Koopa right there. Just don't know if they noticed it on the ground, but one thing that LampShady has been really good at doing, even in that first match, is just living to just absolutely ludicrous percents. I think he didn't lose the stock there until 170 something or 180 something right there. In that first match, we saw him survive till 206, I believe it was. So they're doing a fantastic job of living as they almost managed to, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
They had so much stuff happening, and then you end up getting hit by the spike hitbox of Soccer Ball.
The back one. The back hitbox of it too, right when I was in the middle of praising you. That's what you do to me, making me look stupid on camera. Oh my god, but either way, if I'm JayRay right now, I am praying to Sakurai and every Smash God for blessing Wii Fit with that jank hitbox, because that is exactly what they needed, because I really feel like LampShady was starting to get a bit of momentum.
Yeah, man, it's really unfortunate, but you know what? That's what kind of separates some good players from great players. Can LampShady, have that happen to him and just kind of rush past it, man. Like, keep playing, just allow, get your mindset good. Because, like, if that's one of those situations where that happens and you just, like, your mindset goes to complete, like, doo-doo, then, like, you're going to be in, big trouble going into the final stocks. You're not going to be able to turn this around.
Yeah, and he doesn't have much time to turn it around. Talking about that 112%, but again, LampShady has consistently shown that they are capable of living to just ridiculous percents, with the exception of that second stock here. So definitely not out of it yet, but I think one more deep breathing from JayRay might actually be the boost that they need to close this game out. There it is right there. Getting the Koopa cart, couldn't quite get it.
The abandoned ship was trying to stop the ledge, tried to stop JayRay from getting back to stage. But man, this deep breathing, you might just want to wait it out a little bit. Okay, now that it's gone, start getting that pressure in there. Wii Fit's going to have to work a little bit harder if they want to close out this stock. And that's going to be huge. The abandoned ship getting all the way up there to hit him with that scepter, man. Closing out that final stock. After the unfortunate spike and losing that second stock a little too early, LampShady forces a game 3.
And one thing I have to praise LampShady for is, you kind of brought it up, keeping their composure. After getting spiked like that, it's really easy to get frustrated, to maybe start being over-aggressive. You start making mistakes, kind of getting in your own head there. But to be able to keep their composure and to bring that match back from a percentage where I feel like you really shouldn't have won, fantastic job to them to just, not get into their own head too much. And just like that, we have a game 3 with LampShady looking to get this next game to complete the comeback.
Oh man. Oh well. Man, I'm just really kind of beat after that game 2. But we'll see what happens as we get to this game 3 here. LampShady looks like they're going to ban both Small Battlefield and Yoshi's here. We'll see where things go. I mean, that's still a lot of big stages that can be left, but it's not that Bowser Jr. really struggles on big stages, but you definitely get some of the smaller stages out of the way, so Wii Fit Trainer can't quite slow you down, bring you back down to earth. But PS2, I think this is a fair pick. Both characters do very, very well here. So we'll see what JayRay's able to get, man. I'm sure they want to close out this game 3, but LampShady's got the momentum after the character change.
And yeah, I'm sure they're hoping to carry that momentum into this next game. This Bowser Jr. has been really, really, really solid. Kept that momentum up for that entire first game until that spike happened, but like we said earlier, was managed to, not lose their composure, bring it all the way back. And if I'm JayRay, I am going into this game pretty upset because you had that in the palm of your hands. You had the game and the set right there, ready and up for grabs, but you couldn't quite close it out. So if I'm JayRay, I'm going into this game super focused, a little bit angry, and I'm playing with a bit of a chip on my shoulder.
I mean, hey, for all reasons you should be playing like that. I mean, LampShady's now got a little bit of momentum, right? Even with that flub. And the thing is that you can't count on them flubbing off stage the second time in this game, because they're probably working on that. Like, okay, I'm not going to take as many risks off stage here. I'm going to stay more on stage. I'm going to get my ledge trapping going. So we're going to have to see how JayRay finds a way around that. But so far, it's been fairly even. Really only 5% separating the two of them right now. Got that forward air putting JayRay off stage. The Mecha Koopa gonna grab it and actually just get back to stage with relative ease for the most part.
Yeah, that's a really good ledge trap there from LampShady there, but JayRay managing to get over it. That might actually be a KO. Yes, It is. And again, one of those few jabs that can just KO you outright, especially from the ledge, which is what makes Bowser Jr. such a very dangerous character. I don't think I'm as high on them as you are, but this is still a very, very, very deadly character, especially with that jab on the ledge. And
dude,
man, sorry, go ahead.
I know it's my crazy take. You don't have to be kind about it. But no, it's definitely interesting just to see how Bowser Jr. Operates sometimes. He did get a buff at the Steve patch, which helped turn some things around. Nothing super crazy, but like for one instance, that down smash is actually super, super quick now. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see this game end, or at least a stock taken by a down smash read, which honestly I think is a bit more common than people think. Uh-oh. Yeah, and can we talk about that catch at the ledge with the jab there? That was really cute. I like that. I like that play from LampShady right there. And this is kind of like a repeat of what happened in game 1. LampShady took an early lead, was keeping the lead relatively distant, but then we saw JayRay kind of get that clutch hit. So I know they're praying that we don't get a repeat of that. But one thing I am liking from LampShady in this match, even though it's not working out, is they're playing a lot more defensive. We're seeing a lot more sun salutations, a lot more getting bodied as well, apparently. But a lot more sun salutations, a lot more soccer balls. Hasn't worked out quite yet for them. They might want to switch it back to how they were playing before, but just thought I'd point that out. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to do that now, especially at 3 stocks to 1. It is 156%, but Bowser Jr. is, like, I think in the top 10 for weight in this game. All right, that forward air going to be able to close it out at 189, though. I mean, if LampShady keeps living like that in PS2, JayRay's in for a long haul if they think they're going to turn this around. I think that's like, what, the 4th or 5th stock that we've seen LampShady actually survive to 150 plus. And if you're LampShady, you can't. Sorry, LampShady. That's the first time we saw LampShady live that long. And if you're JayRay, you can't keep allowing that to happen because there's no way you're actually going to take this game. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, zooming right off that platform. All right, there we go. Gonna try and chase him down, but decides to back out because JayRay's starting to get a little bit of something going here. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Definitely trying to put down a lot of pressure. Once again, at the ledge, trying to get that rapid jab. You're gonna see that Mecha Koopa on the ledge. Don't fall into it. Good regrab here. And yeah, man, JayRay is just retreating to center stage. Does not want to get caught by that jab. There we go, right back on that platform. LampShady trying to put some good pressure in there. That Bowser up air is pretty good. It can chain into itself, kind of like the Mario up air as well. Almost getting called up. They were definitely looking to get that scepter combo hit out of that big down air, trying to find the up air as well. But the up smash will take out that second stock. JayRay evening things up all of a sudden. Yeah, don't count JayRay out quite yet. Deep breathing Wii Fit, like we saw in that first game, can do 60 plus damage in the blink of an eye. So this is definitely far from over, but with the way LampShady has just been consistently playing, JayRay has quite a mountain ahead of him if he wants to take this game and to take the set. Oh, here we go. Quick 53. Okay. All All right, yeah, 53 is huge though. I mean, right now it just continues to rack up this damage as well. The percentage here, 68%. They get a deep breathing. This could be a lot more dangerous for LampShady than they probably would want to admit.
Yeah, this is pretty much an even game at this point. Just ignore the percentages. One deep breathing, like you said. Oh boy. One deep breathing, like you said, and there it is. And this is pretty much an even game. Both of these characters are basically one hit away from KOing the other.
Got the turnaround forward tilt. Yeah, that
forward tilt, sorry.
Yeah, to opt for putting them up into the air instead. And wow, man, JayRay is playing this really smart, just getting some good damage, not committing to anything too much. This is like honestly a really even game, especially with the fact that now WeFit Trainer has some pretty good range. That's going to be it 100%. No way. JayRay with the reverse 3-stock to take the set home. Oh my goodness.
And that is why you can never count out WeFit Trainer. This character's damage output is ridiculous, has consistent kill options as well, and on a heavy character like Bowser Jr., those combos are going to become that much more deadly. Like you said, a reverse 3-stock coming through. I thought that LampShady was going to take that the entire way. Their momentum was so good, carried over a lot of that momentum from game 2, but again, that is the power of WeFit Trainer, especially when you're a player like JayRay.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's WeFit Trainer. Like, look, so I know I had my crazy take with Bowser Jr., but I do think WeFit Trainer is like a legitimate high tier character. Like, this character's got a lot of stuff going on. You saw all the options. Like, we saw JayRay try to be a bit more aggressive, and then once they got their back against the wall, they switched up to a more defensive game plan. Didn't commit to combos as much as, you know, some onesies, twosies, just trying to build up some damage. Took 3 stocks in a row, man. Right when it mattered most. I mean, strong character, deep breathing definitely coming into play as well. Those projectiles just covering so much stage, controlling so much of the stage. JayRay just played the game the way they needed to, and it worked out for him.
Now, Skiff, if you're JayRay, sorry, if you're LampShady, do you regret that Ice Climber game?